Perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. Today's venue, one of the most picturesque around, the St. Jakob Park here in Basel. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And it's Levin has a pop! Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And now the breakaway. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's good pro. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's there to clear it. The referee's awarded a free kick. Messi. Lewandowski. Now it's Messi. Forward it goes. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to get it forward quickly. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Van Dijk. Van Dijk drives it forward. Just brushed off the ball there. Well, they can break here. Loses his balance and loses the ball. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. And back to base. Sergio Ramos. Out to the left it goes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Sergio Ramos. Oh, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Hoists it forward. Alaba. Gets it back.
2021 is a funny old game. Not a proper, brand new PS, but a season update. Essentially the same game as last year's effort, but with up-to-date lineups and the cheaper launch price of £25. Developer Konami had signaled as much, wisely managing fans' expectations in the same breath it promised to hit the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X hard with a new game engine in 2021. I certainly respect Konami's decision, and hope FIFA publisher EA takes note. But goodwill notwithstanding, 2021 the product is a bit like Spurs, lacking major signings and with no real hope of challenging for the title. It's 2021. Developer, Konami. Publisher, Konami. Platform played PS4. Availability, out now on PS4, Xbox One and PC. The upshot is 2021 is not really worth writing home about. It's last year's game, although, thankfully, not last year's game as it was when it launched. 2020 had serious gameplay issues when it came out, many of which I covered in our review. In the year since, many of these wrinkles have been ironed out by patches, and so 2021 fares much better at launch. It's hard to tell where exactly 2021 takes its 2020 gameplay cue from. I've seen some say they feel the gameplay is much improved, but I found it hard to tell much of a difference. Perhaps the players are ever so slightly more responsive than they are in 2020. Perhaps there are subtle tweaks to the shooting. It feels all players take a heavier first touch, so you always have to be mindful of how you receive the ball. The goalkeepers are perhaps a touch more reliable, but only the most hardcore of fans will notice any difference. 3. At times 2021, like 2020, looks fantastic. Some of the stadium lighting is particularly sharp, which means 2021's gameplay is pretty good. Beautiful, at times, even. It's a slower, more realistic game of virtual football than FIFA, and it looks and feels fantastic when a silky move ends in a goal. I've said this before, but it's worth saying again, this ball is wondrous. It steals the show, coursing through the air like a ballet dancer leaping across the stage. This ball feels grounded in real-world physics, traveling in hypnotic arcs inspired by cosmic orbits. I get more satisfaction from passing than I do shooting. Despite this, frustrations linger on. The referee is just as maddening as he was last year. He'll blow a foul for nothing, stopping play even when you've retained possession and are through on goal. But he seems allergic to his whistle even when carnage is staring him in the face. I've smashed into players, fouling so despicably that my opponent, sometimes opponents, fly into the air, their limbs warping to form shapes Salu would be proud of. And the ref jogs happily on, seemingly oblivious to the bloodbath that surrounds him. This issue is especially pronounced in the box. I don't think I ever won a penalty in 2020 and I haven't won one in 2021 so far. Players still sometimes abruptly stop for no apparent reason after you try to pass to them. This doesn't happen often, but when it does happen it's pretty annoying. Players also have the annoying habit of sometimes getting in each other's way, bumping together like children in a playground. Skipping remains a turgid affair. Can't seem to decide whether the X button or the options menu button should be used for progression. Sometimes it's both. And the menus are still awful, as they were last year, and the year before, and for as long as I can remember. 1. It's early days, but iconic moments Messi could be one of the most overpowered cards in football video game history. The commentary is terrible. Again. I've never turned the sound off the video game quicker than when I started 2021. Master League has a handful of new real-world managers to pick from, but other than that it's exactly the same as last year, and so we must skip all those pointless cutscenes with dialogue choices once again. My club is essentially the same as before, a budget FIFA Ultimate Team with horrible loot boxes. And, like last year, players already have stunning teams made up of incredible players just a day into the game's life. It's a real shame PS has lost the San Siro, perhaps my favorite Italian stadium, and AC and Inter Milan alongside it to FIFA. Konami managed to nab Roma,
De Bruyne.
and it's still got the exclusive on Juventus,
Alaba.
but there's no getting around the fact PS is in dire straits when it comes to licenses. Yes, I know option files are available, but not on Xbox. And here's a special mention for PS 2021's biggest fan, my PlayStation 4. I'm not sure what PS is doing to my PS4 under the hood, but the gremlins are making a hell of a racket in there. Watch on YouTube. So, as an overall package, it's hard not to think of PS 2021 as mediocre, as its predecessor was, as many of the PS games have been on the current generation of consoles. The release of PS 2021 feels like an appropriate time to assess Pro Evo's time on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and I'm afraid to say I think the franchise has had a rather forgettable 7 years. Despite flashes of brilliance, PS 2017 is a highlight. Konami hasn't quite managed to create a world-class football video game on the Fox engine. It's a real shame. Perhaps it's more interesting to think about PS 2021 in terms of what it could mean, rather than what it is. Does the season update offer a glimpse into the future of annual sports games? For years fans have complained about having to pay full price for a brand new football game each season when all you really get is a roster update, the odd new license and a handful of gameplay tweaks that are never as meaningful as the marketers make them out to be. Could PS 2021 represent a new way of doing things? Could Konami sell a full-price PS 2022, what will be a brand new game on new consoles, then for the rest of the generation sell season updates to existing players at a reduced price, alongside the removal of loot boxes and the addition of a Battle Royale-style Battle Pass? This is my ideal situation. One can only hope. For now, I'm not sure PS 2021 is worth forking out for if you can option file PS 2020. But if you don't have PS 2020, PS 2021 is a decent shout at a decent price. Onward to the next generation.
Marquinhos. And it's played forward. Messi receives it in a wide position. De Bruyne plays it short. De Bruyne. There's the delivery. Tries to get it clear. And here's Neymar. Oh, that's neat. Neymar's cross. And out it comes again. And it's Alaba. Cristiano Ronaldo. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Cristiano Ronaldo! Alaba. De Bruyne. Alaba going full tilt down the left. Alaba with the crossfield ball. Mbappe. Marquinhos. Lovely bit of skill. Gets up to head it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to get it forward quickly. Cristiano Ronaldo. De Bruyne did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Neymar plays it over to the other flank. De Bruyne. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. And here's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Messi. Marquinhos. Messi. Decent ball. And he just whacks it away. And here's De Bruyne. He can get that clear. And that's been won straight back. Alaba tries to switch the play. Marquinhos. Hit into the middle. Tries to get it clear.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Mbappe. Sergio Ramos switches it towards the other side. De Bruyne. De Bruyne goes looking. Messi. And Messi! Oh, that's just stunning! His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick.